Sam, this is Michelle. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day yesterday to speak with me. In this video, I'm going to show you those 3 things that you can do to bring more customers to your business. So once you've had a moment to review the video, just if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can also take these 3 things and do them yourself. I'm fine with that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So the 3 things that's going to set your company above your competition are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So number 1, content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content for the number 1 result on Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words on your home page. So for you just to show up at the top of Google, you need to at least have 1,500 words on your home page with those right keywords. And what we're going to go ahead and do, I'm going to compare your site today, Flood Rescue, with your number 1 competitor, which is going to be Service Master Restore in Oklahoma City. And if we go ahead, and I went ahead and took both of your home pages URLs and put them in a word counter that we use, and it shows here Flood Rescue has 434 words on their home page, while Service Master in OKC has 1,198. So you do want to make sure that you go ahead and get additional wording on your homepage, 1,500 or more, and with those right keywords for any of the services and service areas that you do offer. So also Google will send out these crawlers. They will go across the website searching for different keywords, and they can find them behind pictures, videos as well, so they know what services you're offering and what service areas you are going into. So let me go ahead, and what we're going to go ahead and do is scroll down here real quickly and just take a couple looks here. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this dryer and just do save image as, and you can see that it pulls up file name, just has a whole bunch of letters, numbers, and Shutterstock. So what you can do is you can go in here, you can add your company name. You can also add any of those services that you offer, like water damage restoration, OKC, water damage restoration, Norman, Lawton, any of those areas that you go into, plus those service areas. And you can do that behind any of those pictures, any of these pictures down here. Let's check these real quick. Same thing. You just have numbers and letters. So yes, you can get all that information added behind there as well. So just get those 1,500 words added to your home page, and then get those keywords added behind pictures and throughout the numbers as well. So I went ahead and going to compare both of your sites in a tool that we call Uber Suggest. It basically gives me the behind scenes of the details that Google looks at and how they rank companies. So we're going to go ahead and look at your competitor first, and right here they have 28 keywords. So if we click on that, you can see now Service Master OKC is going to be a branded keyword. That is their company name. But then the other ones that they do have, Water Restoration OKC, branded one, and then Restoration Companies Oklahoma City, RSI Restoration, Restoration Mastery, Restoration Companies OKC, some of the different keywords that they're being found for. Now if we get over to your website here for Flood Rescue, you have 14 keywords. Flood Rescue, of course, is going to be, well, it could be 2 things. It could be your company name, or maybe somebody's searching for that. But I'm thinking this is going to be a branded one. And then we would go down. Water damage, OKC, water damage restoration, OKC, Oklahoma City, water damage, Oklahoma City, and it just goes on with the different ones that you have as well. But definitely what we want to do is make sure that you do get those 1,500 words added on your homepage, because that's what is driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable, and get those keywords added as well. So I went ahead and took Water Restoration OKC, and I put it in a Google search here. And the first thing that you're going to come across is going to be a ton of ads. And here's the thing, ads can work. but they can also be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So just before you go out and spend a lot of money on Google Ads, you just want to make sure that your site will convert first. So number 2 is going to be citations. And you might be thinking, well, what's a citation and why do they matter? And, it's a great question. If we scroll down past the sponsored ads, it's going to be all of this. You're going to come right here under businesses where OKC Restorations, Water Damage Restoration, OKC, and Advanced Restoration is listed. This is our Google Maps section. And these 3 right here are considered our map pack. They're our top 3. And 20 to 30% of customers will click on one of these companies to reach out to if they have a service that they need to be done that's in those restoration areas, whether it be water damage, fire damage, flood damage, any of that service that they offer. And, this is where your name, address, and phone number is listed. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local companies. So how do you get up in this section? Well, you want to go out and you get your business name, address, and phone number listed on different directories. So we're looking at Yahoo Local, Info USA, Merchant Circle, Switchboard, Yellow.com, Hot Frog. There's hundreds and hundreds of companies that you can get your name, business address, and phone number on. And what this will do, it will start getting you more trust with Google, and then they will start pushing you up into this map pack and keep you there above these other ones. But this is the thing, it's simple to do it. There is companies out there, Bright Local, AREF, some of them are a little bit more expensive to sign up with. But what we can do is we go and we get these directories that the competitors are listed on, and we get those same lists and we just match those with the ones that you have, and the ones that you don't have, we go ahead and get those for you as well. But the thing is, you don't want to stop there because you just don't want to match your competition, and you want to dominate them. So if your competitor has 100 citations, you want to go out and get 50 to 100 or more, just so it takes them a lot longer to catch up, and then you stay up in this map pack with these other ones. So number 3 is going to be backlinks or link juice. And this is the 3rd pillar that really helps you dominate on Google. So if we scroll down past the Google Ads, or Google Maps, excuse me, we're going to come right here to Service Master Restore. And this is their Oklahoma City restoration location. And this is our organic area. And they are number 1 in this section. And this is where, definitely where you want to be, because they do get anywhere from 50 to 60% of customers when they come in. They're going to go past the map pack, and they're going to go right here to this top position. And they're going to select them for any of the services that they're looking for. And how do you get there? You need to have authority. And to get authority, it comes down to those backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. But here's the thing, not all backlinks are created equal. So if you get say a water restoration blog linking back to you, well, that's great. But if you get a link from, let's say, Pizza Hut or, Starbucks, that's not going to be a good backlink, a link to your company, because you guys don't sell those types of services. So when you go out and, once to get those backlinks, you just want to make sure that they are relevant to the type of services that you offer. Now, what I went ahead and did, we're going to go right back to that Uber Suggest that we looked at a little while ago for the keywords. We're going to look at your competitor first, and you can see right here they have 28 backlinks. And if we click over to yours, you have 25. Not far. It's just what this is telling us is, when we look at your competitor, they've got backlinks from strong, relevant sources. That's what's pushing them up into this number 1 position. And how do you get past them? Well, you can go right out to these same companies, and go on to these like Ahrefs, Uber suggested I was just looking at, and you go to these sites and you find out what backlinks are linking to your competitors, and then we go get the same links and get them linked to your business. Getting to the top is not magic. It's just a method, and I've shown you that here today. So in closing, let's go ahead real quickly, go over those three things again. So on your home page, you want to make sure that you have at least 1,500 words or more with those right keywords. Number 2 was going to be those citations. So you want to make sure that you have anywhere from 50 to 100 more citations than your competitor to beat them out by a landslide. So you've been in this map pack. And then number 3 is those backlinks. You need more relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these 3 things, you can become number 1 across Google. Now you might be asking yourself, well, what do I do now? You can either go with this information I've provided you today and do it on your own. I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and save yourself some time, just give me a call. Once again, my name is Michelle. My husband is Stephen. Our number is 405-410-3024. Once again, my name is Michelle. That number is 405-410-3024. We own Thrive Tunnel Digital Marketing Pros, and we are located here in Moore, Oklahoma. I thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from you, and you have a great day, Sam. Bye.